everyone, and welcome. It's Shanna. So glad you stopped by. Today I have just been messing around with my Cricut a little bit, and I kind of put together a little design that I thought was cute, and I thought I would just make a video of it. So I'm just going to get my card panel ready. I made a Halloween card the other day when I was crafting along with some crafty friends on a video, and I made a cute little Halloween card. And I don't normally make Halloween cards, and I thought I might try to make another one. And then I came up with this cute idea, and I thought I would just show you what I've done. So the first thing I did was I took my Beveled Diamonds embossing folder and I just embossed a panel to put down. And so I'm just going to lay it down. And I was thinking, you know, making a Halloween card, which the other one I made the other day. I don't have Halloween stamps, dies, or anything because I generally don't make them, but I do have a Cricut. And so when I was making that card the other day, I used my Cricut to make a little spider, and it turned out really cute. And so I thought, I wonder if they have some little ghosts or some little pumpkins. So I just went on to my Cricut design space, which I do have Cricut access, and I searched for ghosts and I searched for pumpkins. And I found these little ghosts and I cut them out. I thought they were cute. I haven't done anything with them yet. But I also found some pumpkins, and I found a little pumpkin pattern, and so I just cut them out, and I just used some scrap paper that I had, and I thought they could make a really cute card. So I cut these out, and then I decided that I wanted to have kind of a shadow of them, so I went ahead and added this. This was a design that was in there when you just searched pumpkins, but it didn't have the shadow behind it, so I went ahead and added that. You can do that by just clicking offset in your Cricut design space, and it'll offset your pumpkins. So, but I didn't want to just lay that down on my embossed panel. I wanted to bring in the colors that I had made there. So I just took spun sugar, shabby shutters, and speckled egg, and I just blended a panel, and then I cut it down. I think it's what is this, 3 3/4 by 5 is what I cut it down to. And I'm just going to lay this pattern blended paper on top of my embossed folder. I love this. This is a 3D embossed folder. I think it's really cool. Now, not a lot of it's going to show, but enough that you know that it's on an embossed panel. So I'm just going to get this laid down on there. I just want to try and get it lined up with a nice edge around it. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, we got that. Now my next thing is to get my pumpkins onto my base here. So I'm going to kind of lay them out how I think they're supposed to go. And then I want to get them to where they're centered on that right, and then try and lay them down. So I need to go this way a little bit more. Get them lined up like that. I think that looks cute. So now I just need to bring in my glue. I'm going to try and leave them just like that, and then start at the bottom. And I use my Cricut. One thing about Cricut and card making is I find it hard to get really good, clean pieces of paper on there. I don't know if it's just because of the sticky mat or what it is, but I see that it tears a lot when you're pulling it off, and I just think it's hard to get a real good clean cut with your Cricut for card making. Now, I love to use it for vinyl and HTV and stuff like that, but I generally don't like to use it as much for card making as I do for those others. So that's just my thoughts on it, because you can see I've got kind of tears. When you use the spellbinders, you get a really good, clean, solid cut. But certainly I love my Cricut because I use it for several other things. But for card making, I typically like to use the dies. But I don't have any, so I thought I would resort to using my Cricut for card making. And here you can see where I've had kind of a tear on there. But I did use, like I said, I used the proper settings, and I used more on my pressure for cutting just to get it to cut more. And then I also used my X-Acto knife to kind of help cut it out, just because, like I said, sometimes you don't get the most exact cut with your Cricut. So, but I think that's going to turn out really cute. And like I said, this was just something that was already in design space, and then I just added the shadow to it. So what I was thinking is I'm going to set it here on my card base like this, because I've also cut out from my Cricut the letters Boo. And I'm going to do my green, then my blue, and then my pink, and kind of go in a different order just to make them pop off of there. Now I wish I had done more layers on this, because I would have liked to add some panels to it, but I moved on to a different design before I saved that and the size and everything, so I just kind of left it alone. So what I think I'll do in that case is I'll just bring in some of my adhesive foam and just pop it up a little bit. Just give it a little bit of dimension on there. Just kind of raise it a little bit. This is really a very simple card. I mean, it took me a few minutes to, you know, die cut it out on my Cricut and then kind of clean it up. And then my ink blended panel took a minute, but it really wasn't very hard or very time consuming. I'm actually kind of feeling a little bit kind of stuffy today and kind of allergies, and so I've really just kind of been hanging out in the house, just doing my own thing, and I kind of have enjoyed it. Today my grandkids, I actually have the day off from watching them, so I have a little break here, and so I'm just kind of enjoying some free time, which I'm glad, because we had a busy weekend. Now this I cut out from all three colors, and then I just layered it. So I just cut the whole Boo out from all three colors and then just layered them up just to give me some thickness on it. I don't like a scary Halloween. Well, like I said, I don't generally make Halloween cards, but I certainly don't want a scary one. But I thought, because I had the one, I thought maybe I could just make some little cards and give the grandkids a little gift with a little card. And so I thought it would be fun to do that. Otherwise, I don't really know what I would do with these Halloween cards. But I thought they were so cute, and I just love this idea, so I thought I would just bring it to my craft table. So there we have a card. Very quickly, I think it's really cute. It's got some dimension because we popped it up. I think it's cute. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.